Hello, this is Matt Scherer with another LinkedIn Minute. In today's episode, I want to do another Career Recon 101. This time, I want to do an interview with Mark Toner. Mark is one of the students in the Military Transition Roundtable groups that I work with every other week. Let me set the stage for this interview. Mark Toner was a Navy Lieutenant Commander. He was a supply officer and he was stationed on USS Nimitz, based in Bremerton, Washington.
So I wanted to be genuine, and I just wanted to be to the point though, because I didn't want to give this long story. So I basically said, hi, my name is Mark. I'm a naval officer, and I'm going to be retiring June 1st and relocating to the San Antonio area. I'm interested in what you do for company XYZ, and I really like to learn a little bit more about that role. I'd like to join your network. And that was pretty much all I said.
So did you do that in a connection note, or did you do that in a note outside of the connection note?
So like I said, I wasn't I didn't know LinkedIn well. So I started doing the in-mail requests at first, right? And then I said, well, I don't want to do that. I want to connect with people. So I started sending connection requests.
Right.
And I was sending, at one point I hit the limit for the week, but I was sending at least 10 a day, 20 a day. And the unfortunate part is I could not do informational interviews either while I was at sea. Well, I think I just being on LinkedIn is wonderful. I mean, there's so many great people on here that are willing to help out. And what I think sailors need, and what I'm going to try to do, what I want to do, is get them more educated on LinkedIn and the networking opportunities, and really teach them about how to find a job the right way. I mean, you're not just going to apply for a job anymore and get a job. I mean, it's about that network, who you know, who can refer you, who can vouch for you. So I started spreading that message before I left, like with all my sailors. I really highly encourage them to get on LinkedIn and to look me up, and I'd help them out no matter what. I would like to see just more support from the chain of command.
More what?
More support from the chain of command.
Okay.
Just, there's some really good ones out there, and then there's some really bad ones. I mean, we all know that. But when I was on the ship, I had a lot of my sailors applying for skill bridge opportunities. I was all for it. I am 100% all for it. We're gonna still do the mission and get it done. I just think it's so important to set up, especially sailors that aren't retiring. That's what kind of bothers me, is you have these young kids that aren't retiring. They need that opportunity, and if they're good sailors, they should get that opportunity. I think they could, but again, the issue is competing with the mission, the schedule.
Right.
And the mission it's always going to come first, and I get that, right? I get
Right.
it. However, I just think I don't want to sit here and bash anything that the Navy's doing for retirement, but I think they know that we need more. And what I mean by that is we don't just need a 10 slide 20-minute discussion about, hey, sign up for LinkedIn. I mean, I think we need something more than that. LinkedIn is just a huge tool and resource, and I think that needs to be the spotlight of the program. Just really how to get on there, and that's how you're gonna find out what you want to do. That's how you're gonna meet people. That's how you're gonna get a job. And I just don't think it's talked about enough.